meant to ask you.
Nah,
Same, bro.
I'm still on my game, bro.
Same,
I
bro.
am still on my game. Now,
Same,
you know
bro.
what? To be honest,
Yeah.
sometimes I think about it. I'm like, oh, that like, it's just super sexualized, like that
Yeah.
experience,
Yeah.
and like you can get that from porn,
Yeah.
and then like almost instantly, I'm like turned off. I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
so
Dude,
gross.
I haven't clicked
It's
on any
so
porn in a long
gross.
time. But I will
so
say
gross.
that like a lot of the little videos on like World Star get me sometimes. Where it's
I don't even
like-
follow World Star.
I go on the website once in a while.
At least I don't think I am. They don't come up in my feed.
I
so
go
hope
on the
I'm not.
website once in a
Yeah.
while, or like any little videos. It's, sometimes if I see like a couple caught having whatever
Yeah.
like in the middle of the street,
Yeah.
that gets me for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't know why. I'm
Yeah.
like, really? Like
Yeah.
there? And I click it. You know what I mean? and I don't even like watch the whole thing, but I
Yeah.
click it like
I think
2
that's
seconds. and click off.
different from porn though.
Yeah, I think so too. But
Yeah.
it does get me. I wanted to admit that
Yeah.
those still do get me. But like
I
in
don't
terms
think.
of-
Yeah, I think that's very
porn?
different
No.
from porn, though.
Yeah, I would
I
say
think
so,
that's
too.
very different from porn. Like, if you watch two people like kiss like intimately or something like that in public,
Yeah.
that might like fire you up.
Yeah.
It might be like, oh, gross, get a room, or
Yeah.
you might be like, oh, that looks like. Whatever we're dudes that are comfortable ourselves. We can say this. Oh, that's sweet. That
Yeah.
looks so nice. Like
Yeah.
they're like an attractive couple.
Yeah.
That looks hot.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah.
That's way
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
from people like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
hedonism coming in
Yeah,
face
I
and like
agree.
five. Like that's a bit.
I
It's
agree.
a bit
I agree.
much.
I just wanted to say that because I don't want anyone to think like, oh, I'm like perfect. Like I
Oh well,
never
you got to
look
get that out there
anything
because then
wrong.
people find a search or something,
Like,
and all of a sudden,
I still
and,
do
and
sin.
now all of a sudden,
Yeah, look,
you looked at
I still do
you were a
sin.
liar or
But
something,
not,
talking
not
shit.
watching porn is like we said before. It's been fantastic.
It has been fantastic, man.
And I haven't watched for a long time. I'm
Yeah.
like well over a year.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
I,
Okay.
I love like seeing my woman naked.
Mhm.
Like it's you're a naked woman. I love it. You know what I mean? Like
Just-
get naked.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's also like you're not seeing that all the time.
No,
it's not in your
exactly.
face, like
exactly.
so like
Exactly.
intrusive and like
Yeah.
all up in your space, in your face, and
You get
spread out and
desensitized if
everything.
you see it
So
all the
now
time.
you're just like, oh, it's
Yeah.
it's exclusive.
Yeah.
It's like a rarity, right?
Hey,
It's
okay,
exclusive,
there you go.
right?
Yeah. And it's things you would never think about. But yeah, man, it's really affecting the world and society for sure, bro. You know what I mean?
if I could, one of the things that I think we need to fix
Yeah.
is we need to like limit like porn. Like there shouldn't be so much free porn about. Like there should be more of an effort to get to it.
Yeah.
Maybe people have to pay more or something.
Yeah.
And that would like pull people back. And if they're not seeing it all the time, then they would be more enticed to go out and get it.
So let's just choose a side right now.
Yeah.
Should we advocate and say, men, stop watching porn?
Absolute, like
Stop
I don't.
watching.
That's not
Put
something
it away.
that I would like have to like decide. That's
Yeah.
a thing.
Put it away. It's not
100%
good for you.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No.
Yeah.
Um.
And a lot of sources might say, well, no, like you need companionship and you can't
That
get
you don't
it.
get that from
No,
porn
you
though.
don't.
You don't get that
It's a
from
dark
porn.
path.
The only thing I could say is like you might learn a thing or two. You might learn a thing or two.
You might
but
learn
at
the wrong thing.
But that's the other thing too. Is like you might have the idea that it's supposed to be like, you know, a certain way, and it's
Yeah.
not always like
Yeah.
that.
No,
like
no.
sometimes that's the vibe,
Might
and
give
that
you
will
an idea
happen.
here and there, yeah.
But it's not going to be like that all the time, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Put it
that
away,
also
man.
puts the pressure on women to perform like that too.
Yeah.
And it's less like that's not realistic. Like
Yeah.
if you're like you're not enjoying that. It's a show.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's for us then.
Yeah. So put it away.
Put it away.
A clip like this could never go viral because the porn industry and there's
They make
way
way
too
too much
huge.
money.
And
Yo,
they'll
you
shut
know
down
they
so
make
fast, but,
more
like,
they
put the
make
porn
more
away.
money than the NFL, NBA, and I think
insane.
Major League Baseball combined.
Really?
All three of those. Yeah. I read something the other day and I was like, there's no way. And then I was like, if anything could make more money
Yeah.
than all three of those, what would it be? Like we know that sex sells.
That's
If
wild.
anything could make more money than all three of those like
That's wild.
sports league, what would it be? Tell me one other thing that you think would make more money.
Video games, probably.
Maybe
Yeah,
I'd say
video
video I would say like beauty cosmetics and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
I don't even know if I'd say video games. Maybe, maybe video games and porn.
Video games so big, but yeah.
I would. Those are the only three things that I would say might make more money.
Yeah.
And if you didn't say video games, that probably wouldn't have like
thought of it.
Come up on the radar.
I just know how big of an industry
it's a huge industry. It's a huge industry,
huge, right? And it's almost like tying together the porn and the video game thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's corrupting a lot of youth, bro.
So this is the thing, though. So with the video games, I play video games,
Yeah,
and to a degree,